whip side to side, heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino price, don't play, but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close, everybody knows. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato. Give me the night, give me control. Let the whole screen overflow. Holy mochaccino, that's the call. Yeah, arigato. Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen. Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side, heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino price, don't play, but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know.
All right, fellow traders, how's it going, everyone? How's it going, everybody? Great to see you guys. Great to see you guys. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and we are back here again. I hope you guys can hear me well. All right, so we got some work to do here, guys. We got some work to do. What is going on, Gillen, Cho Daddy, Wiz No Fear in the house, Alex Berlin? Hey, what is going on, man? Verfo Y, Wiz No Fear, Gringo. Gaston Turgles. My setup is a bit messed up, so I'm gonna have to trade with what I have here in front of me, unfortunately, today. Please bear with me, everybody. All right, so guys, I really did not get a chance to look at the market here coming into today, but just based on what I see right now, a quick snap look at this market right now, but we are pretty oversold. We're in a pretty oversold territory as we speak, so I'm kind of expecting a bit of a bounce, right? I know there's a lot of negative headlines came out on the weekend, but I'm kind of looking for a bit of a bounce, guys. My computer's laggy. Something is not okay, but I don't want to restart everything all over again, so we'll just have to just use the chart that I have in front of me for today. And I thank everybody once again for being here, everyone. So I'm gonna be expecting a bit of a bounce, guys, in this market. I know we hit the low at 255, 23,255, guys. Obviously we are looking bearish, so there's a couple things I want to keep my eyes open into. So this is on a 1 hour chart on the right hand side. I'm going to be looking for a bit of a bounce, guys, maybe potentially back into the 590s. Now it really depends. A lot of negative headlines, so maybe we try to push back down slightly deeper, so we have a bit of a gap down that could potentially try to freak everybody out, and that gets bought. We are back higher again, right? And we are back here into the above 500 area, so we'll watch for this. Okay, either this or we end up pulling back, you guys. Let me just take a look from a overall market spy here, guys. We are obviously right at the key support, guys. 634 is a key support. It's a minor support, but I mean, I do kind of expect to see a bit of a bounce, guys. We are pretty oversold to the downside. We obviously did expect to see the market pull back here last week, and this is the drawing that I had last week as well. We didn't quite get a bit of a balance that we were looking for, but eventually we kind of, you know, a lower high, and then obviously got rejection of the EMA, and we got a nasty pullback, guys. That's a 20 points pullback on the SPY. That's pretty significant. So not a great looking market, guys. Maybe I am leaning more of a dead cat bounce, but we're gonna have to watch the open, guys. We're gonna have to watch the open. I want to see how we open. If we get up, then we may have a bit of a continuation push to the upside. If we end up gapping down, and if that doesn't hold, it depends on what sort of a gap down we get. If you get a 0.5% gap down, then I think that's a different conversation. We'll see. You're always looking for a decade bounce. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I do recall last week I've been trying to go long. I'll be honest. I've been trying to look for a bit of a bounce, a quick key bounce. Obviously, I did not get any of that last week, guys. The market was just bearish all throughout the entire week, guys. Every bounce that we got was being sold. So obviously, shorting the bounce was the way to play this market. We are obviously no bounce at all, guys. I mean, we a bit of a decade bounce, but that was it. A very minor bounce, and that was it, guys. It was short the pop, and that was last week's trade. I was half and half, to be honest. I did try to short the pop. Obviously, you guys know that I was trying to do that during the stream itself, and also I was also trying to go long on a pullback too at the same time. So I would say I was 50-50, to be honest. I was not expecting that sort of a push down, though, right? We are down into the 3300s, 23,300s, guys. So we'll see how this thing plays out, guys. But I know that I got hurt a couple times trying to long on a bounce, right? I didn't. Sorry, trying to long on a pullback. It was just so weak, And I ended up getting hurt a couple times last week. I don't remember exactly what account and all that, but I do know that last week was a pretty break-even week for me. Obviously, you guys know I was away from my desk. I did not trade as much. I think 50%, 60% of the trades were made during the stream itself. So, anyways, guys, we're back here, guys. We're sitting at 255. Let's see what sort of a open we get here during the Globex, guys. And if you guys are trading here today, good luck, everybody, and thank you once again, everyone, for being here as well. How was everybody's week? How did everybody do last week, guys? How did everybody do? How did everybody do? Oh, green last week. Not that great, Turgles. Brave Day green. Well, we have a lot of greens here last week. You got robbed. Oh, Junior, what happened? What do you mean you got robbed? You mean you didn't do well? Is that what it is? Bowser did great. Only blew a few bells, but have few funded accounts now. Nice, nice. What sort of funded accounts are you working with right now? Are you working with Take Profit Trader, Apex, Daily Day? What is going on, brother? Oh, you got robbed by Trump. Okay, yeah, that's with everybody, I think. You are back. Yes, sir, I am back. But my setup is kind of a bit messed up. But I'm gonna have to work with what I have in front of me right now for today. And I appreciate everybody's patience. We are in a sell rally mode. That's right. So it's pretty interesting how, yeah, I mean, honestly, the market did not have any reason to obviously get a bounce. I was not in front of my computer last week, so so I wasn't really paying attention to the news, so I was kind of a bit late, which you know, I think could have been a lot worse, but I mean, I was all right. All right, so here we go, guys. We got 5 more seconds, 5 more minutes to go here, guys, for Globex. It's a fresh start day. You're predicting for 23,000 before the bounce. That's, I don't know how it's gonna be. Overall, of course, we are leaning more bearish, right? We know that the market has been just negative headlines across the board the whole entire duration of the weekend. I didn't really see any good news other than some news were saying, well, Trump is leaning more of a negotiation versus a full-blown attack or war in the Middle East. So that I don't know if that's a fake news even, right? So we are going to have to watch this market and see, just ride the trend, I guess, right? But like I said again earlier, any pullback, I'm kind of expecting a bit of a bounce. Again, I think we may try to pull just enough to freak everybody out, and then the longs are gonna try to short, and the shorts are gonna get busted because the market's gonna get a bounce, and it's gonna be a quickie bounce as well. So I think most probably just better off try to be a little patient coming into today. Just try to be a little patient. We'll watch this market do its thing right at the start, guys. I'm gonna trade the micro. I'm gonna trade the micro here. What is up with this? We'll trade the micro here, guys, to start the day. Got a new lucid eval. Let's go. Let's go. Manager 415 waiting till the third 5 minutes candle. That's a good idea too. So like it's thinking, I think most probably, I think we are going to get paid by trying to be a bit more patient this week, rather than trying to catch, you know, try to be in front of the market. I think that's going to get hurt. So all right, so guys, we got a few more minutes to go here for the Globex to start. A beautiful Sunday afternoon, guys. I hope you all had a great weekend too. I don't know where the crude oil is standing right now as I speak. The crude oil is, oh wow, crude oil 101. Yeah, no wonder, right? So I didn't even take a look at the crude oil last week. So we're sitting at 101 right now, guys, on the crude oil. So, oh, there was a talk about shutting down one of there was another one other than there was Strait of Hormuz, and there was another one on the south. I don't know what that was. I don't know what the name of that strait was, but that's the two area where it's kind of like Strait of Hormuz is one, and then you have another one that's like 12%. That's the 12% of the oil moving in and out of that strait, right? So if I think it's the Yemenis, Houthi, if they block that strait, then that's gonna be like 12%, you know, moving out of the market on oil, right? So that's gonna get pretty tricky, guys. So I did hear about that. So I don't know if that's gonna rip the oil right at the start, guys, and then what again? And the market obviously starts to tank again. So yeah, it's very fragile, guys. Anyways, we got a few more seconds to go, guys. Good luck, everybody, if you guys are trading here today. All right, guys. Oh yeah, it's Bab Al Mandab. Straight. There we go. All right. Good luck, everybody. Jack, Fishy. We are about to open the Globex ASIA. I'm gonna watch this market right at the start. I've got crude oil on the right hand side. Guys. Good luck. Let's get this market, guys. All right, so kind of expected. We are gapping down. Crude oil at 102, guys, and the NQ is down into the 180s. NQ is down into the 180s, guys. So we are gapping down. Let's see if we try to fill the gap here right now. Whoa. So far the crude oil is getting a bit of a pullback here down, right? So crude oil trying to hold, NQ trying to hold. The NQ and the crude oil is battling out right now. Let's see who is in charge. I'm gonna have to stay a bit patient here coming into today, everybody. But I'm grateful that we have the market finally open here. I was curious to find out what this market's gonna go here coming into today, and we've got it right now, guys. Let's try to make some good trades and see what we can do. Oh shit, I almost traded the pro account here for a second. All right, better do something else. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, guys. Great to see you guys. So the market is obviously reacting to the negative headlines that we had on the weekend. The NQ trying to get a bit of a bounce. Still nothing truly that meaningful. gap down, initial gap down, trying to get a bit of a bounce, guys. We'll see how this thing plays out right now. Crude oil trying to get a bit of a pullback here down. Okay, so this is on a 50-minute chart on the crude oil on the right hand side, and we got a 1-minute chart on the left hand side with NQ. So sitting at 211. Pretty oversold, guys. Pretty oversold from an RSI standpoint. MACD at the same time. We got a big volume, obviously, right at the start. So we'll see now. We'll see. Let's try to see if I can actually get something like this kind of play out. A bit of a bounce, but then that kind of fades back down again, right? 98. So based on the price action that I'm seeing right now, maybe I'm gonna be leaning more of a I lied. I'm gonna be looking for a retest of the low. We break down, right? We give the initial break to the downside. It gets bought, and we are back into the open. So this is what I'm gonna be looking for right now, guys. Let's see if this is how it's gonna play out in this market, everybody. $158, guys. That's the low of the day. 163. Sorry. Okay, so I am watching this market, guys, right now. We got a bit of a bounce. Let's see how this thing plays out. Pretty bearish, guy. Pretty bearish, everybody. All right, pretty bearish so far. I am going to try to be a bit more aggressive in my trades here coming into today. 22,800 area. 22,800 area. Oh, we are so far off. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, 22,800 area. But I don't know. Honestly, that's a bit too aggressive. Down to 22,800. That's about 300 points. Well, about 350 points. But I'm still looking for a bit of a bounce off that initial pullback here down. Let's try to see if we retest the low again. We flush down, a quickie push down, breaking the initial low, and then we I'll try to go long on that pullback. I've got to move this. Let me just stick it to the 1 hour chart here for a second. Oh, daily chart, sorry guys, man, this is a pretty nasty looking one. Wow, pretty nasty looking chart, guys. We're breaking down right now, guys. EL7 Trader, what is going on? Adam HRY, thanks for being a member, brother. Thank you for being here as well, Adam. Miss K in the house, JLF. Everybody, welcome, guys. Maybe $23,000 test later tonight, and either a hard deck of bounce. Well, yeah, we'll just. I'm just gonna try to scalp, guys, with my trade idea in mind. Overall, we are bearish, right? Let's not, that's the fact that the market is bearish, and that we may expect to see a bit of a bounce. We just don't know from what level we're gonna try to get a bounce off from. We obviously had Bowser come up with the 22,800 area. All right, guys, we are pulling back at 142, guys. I'm gonna try to long. Yeah, I'm gonna try to long here, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm long, guys, but I did not get a good entry, to be honest. I am going to have a hard stop here just in case. My hard stop here.
Order working.
Actually, you know what? I'll try to take one off.
Order working. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys. I went quick scalp here, guys. I added, and again, I added and added again.
Order working. Order filled.
I kept adding, and I am taking some off the table right now, guys, as you speak. I may have to move this quickly, guys.
Order working. Order working.
All right, let's see if we get a bit of a bounce. So we end up pulling back here, guys. I've got 6 contracts. I may be in trouble on this bad boy, but we'll try to take a stab here, guys. I'm gonna try to add some more, and my stop would be the initial low. That's where my stop's gotta be. It looks dumpy. That's right. It does look dumpy, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
Uh-oh. Oh. No, I don't think I can add anymore, to be honest. Wow, man, we are struggling to get above this, guys. We are struggling here. I just need this thing pop over 171 to give us that bit of a push. Oh, what a nasty rejection off that 169.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm gonna try to peel some more off the table, guys.
Order filled.
I'm just not feeling that okay with the way it's kind of moving at the moment.
Order filled. Order working. Order filled.
Yeah, man, we are getting rejection off that level 168-ish area. We may end up getting rejection off this level. We end up pulling back, maybe, or we try to pierce through this and try to get back into the 190s, guys. I'm gonna have to take a bit of a stab here, guys. My stop here, I've got some contracts. I'm gonna have my stop here right at about 141, guys. 141 is where my stop's gonna be. Okay. Let's see how this thing plays out, everybody. I'm looking for a scalping, scalpy trades. It's got to be like 20 points, 30 points, but. Okay, so we are pulling back here, guys. I've got my hard stop here, 145, so pretty tricky. Call Sparkler Jag. Well, I took a stab. I don't know where it's gonna go now, but what is going on with Poy Pablo, Mike Kin, K Dog in the house, PG. Poy Pablo, what's going on, brother? Long time no see. All right, so far we're kind of chopping in the range. This could be a rejection of this level. If he does that and we end up retesting the low, I'm gonna get stopped out right here, guys. If that is how it's gonna play out, then I'm gonna get stopped out right now. I hope you all having a great trading session here. We're only about 12 minutes past the open, by the way, and almost kind of feels like it's been like over a day now. Woo!
Order working. Order filled. Order cancelled.
All right, fellow traders,
Order
guys,
cancelled.
I am long, of course. I am long here, guys, but I may have to just walk
working.
away here. I'm just not feeling very comfortable, to be honest. Right at this level, by the way, so I've only got 4 contracts now
Order
left
cancelled.
over. I don't know where this is gonna go, but again, like I said again, guys, this is going to be a key level. If we try to hold this,
Order
guys,
filled.
we are going to try to fill the gap to the upside. If we obviously end up trying to get above, obviously a 181, and that level kind of holds. Oh, you're done for the day. It's only like 2 minutes past the open. What do you mean you're done for the day? Boy, Pablo, been rough with work. They had my schedule all messed. Oh yeah. Stuff like that happens all the time. I hope you're doing well though. Oil is at 103. Oil pulling back. I think that's what it is. Well, oil is kind of chopping. Oil is trying to chop, guys. We'll let this oil try to do its thing. In the meantime, guys, I'm holding on to my
Order cancelled.
3 micro contracts.
Order working.
The start, I am a bit, I would say, conservative coming into the trade that I'm in right now, right? But we'll try to hold this, guys. I'm gonna have my stop here at 150, right? And I'm gonna look for a bounce back into 200 now. Christian, what is going on, man? Felipe in the house. Alex, Rami, Rama, Flex, Elegant, everybody, welcome, guys. We are trying to get a bit of a bounce, guys. And that's exactly what we just talked about here coming into today, guys. We were looking for that bounce on a pullback, break underneath the initial low. We got it down to the 134, and we are getting a bit of a bounce, guys. I'm gonna trail my stop now back into the 170s. Oh, not bad, guys. That's a nice little trade idea that came that we got into. Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. Thank you guys once again for being here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, guys. I'm gonna take one more off the table right now, guys.
Order filled.
One more off. I'm down to 2 contracts now. The final 2
Order
contracts.
cancelled. Order working.
I will
Order
try to hold
working.
this, guys. I'll try to hold this. That's a bounce. Trading my stop here. Let's see if you try to retest the 222. The RSI is a pretty straightforward RSI indicator. Oh, Verpo, wow, your one funded account that was milking. Yeah, I know it's hard to keep those accounts that obviously including myself that I've been milking too. It's hard lately. It's just been a hard one. I'm also having a bit of a tough time trying to hold on to my accounts that we've been milking as well. Well, with an exception, one pro account that I have here that I've been milking for about 5 days now in a row. So that's good. So we'll try to see if we can. I need that payout approved here coming into tonight. I'm assuming that we will get approved here tonight, and then I can start to trade again. Hopefully, we get another daily payout happening tomorrow morning once I get approved on the profits that I made on Friday last week. You missed that long hit, man. We are going to get more and more opportunities to take a stab in a trade, right? If this market is truly that good, guys, we are going to get plenty of opportunities. All right, so do not worry if you kind of missed out. All right, so here we are, guys, 194. Let's see if we break out of this and give us that bit of a break. Try to fill the gap to the upside. Let's take a look at the crude oil here for a second. Guys, man, crude oil's holding, guys. I'm gonna, guys, 1 second. I'll try to hold this last two piece, guys. The crude oil just seems to have a bit of a tough time in trying to get a bullish candle kind of forming here. We got an indecisive doji candle on the first initial candle that we got off the open, and now we're kind of struggling to get above that, right? So I'm gonna keep an eye on this crude oil. If we try to get above 104, and if that level holds, then I think we are in a bit of a roller coaster yet again in the overall market. So I think it's kind of very important to watch the crude oil. I'm gonna have crude oil on the right hand side here, guys, and left hand side is gonna be my NQ, sorry, micro NQ, and we are struggling to get above the 200 area, guys. So what I'm gonna try to do now is I'm gonna try to get out of this trade here. I'm gonna try to get out of this trade, and what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna look for that bigger bounce and a minor pullback and a prior resistance, looking for that to start to act as a support, and then we'll look for another leg here back higher again that will eventually try to fill the gap here to the upside. So I'm gonna try to exit my trade here and I'll look for another trade here, guys. I need a better confirmation, better confidence right now. It's just kind of struggling to get above this pivot, so I'm gonna exit right there, guys. I'm gonna exit right there, and I'm gonna be looking for another trade. Gas price is high everywhere right now. Yeah, man, I did feel the gas, and I was like, oh, not looking that great. Let me just take a look and see if Apex is still let me see if they are still 90% off right now. All right, so far, guys, the market trying to get a bounce, but it's still struggling. So I'm gonna keep an eye, guys. Like I said again, I want to see a stronger bounce of this level right now, guys, and a minor pullback, and we'll try to go long from there. Oh, my mochaccino, look at that bounce, guys. There we go. That's the bounce. And that's the bounce that we were looking for, guys. Whoa. Incredible. Okay, so let's look for a bit of a pullback here, back down into the prior resistance. That would be off that 210-ish area. I'm gonna try to long right at the level.
Order working. Order working. Order working.
Man, that's a crazy bounce. And I'm gonna try to put a stop here into the 195.
Order working.
Yeah, Apex offer is no longer there. But there's take profit trader 40% off, and Lucid again, you got Lucid 40% off as well on any account. Wow. Guys, man, that's a crazy balance that we are getting right now, everybody. But like I said again, I am looking forward to a bit of a pullback here down before I can try to hop on along, as we are trying to get a bit of a pullback on the crude oil. All right, 231 now. 231, guys. All right, so let's see if we get a bit of a pullback here, guys. 242 was the high. All right, we are getting a bit of a pullback here, guys. Let's see. I am gonna try to long here on a pullback, but like I said again, a pullback into the 200 area. And that level has to hold, right? I'm looking for that level to hold, guys. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Apex 50% off. Just I would just kind of wait. I would just kind of wait. They've had it 90% for the longest time ever, right? So
Order filled.
yeah, I would just wait, bro. I would just wait. Just wait for the new deal
Order cancelled.
to kick in. Obviously, I would never pay 50% off, so just wait. I'll keep you guys posted as well myself. All right, so we are back
Order
here,
filled.
guys. We are pulling back. We are pulling back here. Now, again, this 200 area has to hold. The crude oil looks like we are trying to get a bounce of the crude oil, guys. Man, that's no bueno, guys, for the overall market, of course, right? So that's why I've got crude oil on the right hand side, and I'm watching this crude oil here, 102.67. Crude oil trying to get a bit of a bounce, guys. We got to bounce off that 101. That was a pretty significant level there. We got to bounce off the level, and we are holding right now. So are we gonna try to do something like this now on the crude oil, guys? We break out finally and give us the break to the 104, maybe, potentially. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to wait. I'll exit that
Order
trade.
filled.
I will exit that trade. I'm gonna wait, just purely because the crude oil here seems to be pretty solid, right? That's a pretty solid looking chart on a 50 minutes, right? 50 minutes looking pretty good on the crude oil. So So 202 here, guys. 202. Crude oil trying to get a bounce. Crude oil trying to get a bounce. Oh, and by the way, guys, we got to get going with something else as well right now. Just 1 second, everybody. I completely forgot. All right, let's get it, everybody. Let's go. I'm missing out on this an opportunity here. Should I try to short this now? Well, maybe not, I guess. I'm gonna have to be a bit patient. Guys, by the way, happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. Wherever you guys are around the world, be safe, trade safe. For now, let's try to get our giveaway going here tonight, everybody. It's Take Profit Twitter account giveaway, and I have already called out the instructions. Let's try to do the Take Profit Trader giveaway here, guys. Type in !1 to give yourself a ticket to participate, and we will call out the winner at about 350 likes, everybody. So please smack the like at the same time as you are typing in !Tiger to participate on the giveaway. All right, so back here into the trading. Guys, I kind of like the NQ for a bit of a bounce. I'm gonna try to long. I'm gonna try to go long on a with a small size, guys. I've got 3 contracts. I'm gonna try to do it with 3 contracts here. 3 contracts. My stop would be obviously at that initial low. That's the 196. All right, and I'm gonna be looking for that bounce back into the 260s. Let's see if we can get a bounce in the market, guys. 227 right now. I'd like to see that bit of a bounce, guys, in this market. And what I'm going to be expecting though here, guys, I'm maybe going to try to expect to see a bit of a bounce here, and that kind of fades. We end up pulling back here into the 190s maybe. We'll see if this is how it's going to be, or we are obviously in the ascending wedge. So let's try to see if we can actually get a bounce into the topping end of this wedge here at 270. If we can, that's great. That's exactly what I'm kind of looking for. Or are we gonna try to get a bounce into that and pierce through and give us that higher low kind of a play here into obviously Tokyo? So we'll see, guys, what plays out. I've got a hard stop here, 197, and I've got 3 contracts. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Order working. Order working. Order
okay, so
working.
I'm gonna have my limit orders, and I'm gonna have a hard stop as well. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just gotta have one more.
Order working.
All right, so that's what I'm gonna try to do, guys. We are gonna try to long here and look for that a bit of a bounce back into 270s. If we can, that's great. If not, then I'm gonna get stopped there, or my limit orders could end up getting filled down into the 198s. And if that breaks down, then I obviously get stopped out at about 180. Good luck, everybody, if you guys are trading here tonight. And thank you guys for being here with us every single night. All right, so here, guys, 225, trying to get a bit of a bounce. Let's see if we are able to hold this. I'm looking for something like this to kind of play out. 270, guys. If not, then I get stopped out at 180, the mid 180s. That's no bueno, but I could go a bit aggressive, but I don't want to get caught on the wrong side and end up getting a bit into a situation. You know what I mean? So I better try to, well, actually, you know what? I got some couple contracts down into the 200s. So I'm okay for this market to give us a bit of a pullback, and that you know, maybe a bit of a pullback down, and that gets bought and we are back high again, right? So either this or either that, one of the two. One of the two, guys. If we end up pushing down all the way, then I'm gonna get stopped out, but I'm willing to take a stab on this. Try to see if I can actually grab a little piece. All right, so far we're kind of chopping here in the range bound. Let's see if we try to get a bit of a bounce, guys. Oh, Mochaccino, are you serious about this, guys? I'm gonna try to add some more.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, 10 contracts and that's
order
it.
Filled.
10 contracts.
Order
I'm gonna
working.
get rid of this orders.
Order cancelled.
Hold on 1 second. Uh-oh.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
Uh-oh.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order working.
Yeah, I think I got faked out on that trade. That was a bit of a fake. Hold on.
Order filled. Order filled.
Because I've added some more here. I've added some more. But I'm going to have to exit this trade if we get a flush down. We're at a very important level now. 221, guys. Yeah, maybe in trouble. That's right. Yeah, so it really depends on how it's, what sort of a bounce or what sort of a pullback we get here. It's gonna really dictate where this market's gonna be. Oh my god, I can't believe that, guys. I can't believe that. I just got wicked out again. I got wicked out twice. Shit.
Order filled. Order filled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what to do here.
Order working.
God, man, just give me that little break. Gotta be kidding.
Order filled.
Shit. Really struggling here, guys. Really struggling. I'm holding because I'm holding purely based off what I'm seeing on the crude oil, guys. Crude oil is just showing a bit of a sign of weakness here, and that's why I'm trying to hold on to my trade that I'm in with the NQ. That obviously does not mean that we get a bounce on NQ, but just looking at from a probability standpoint. But again, I just honestly, I've got too many contracts right now. I've got 19 contracts. I just don't know if I want to be holding on to this trade, to be honest. Too bad, man. I needed just a bit of a bounce. That was a 4 points bounce. That's really all I was looking for there on that trade. See, I've got a whole bunch of orders placed at 224, but none of those got filled. So here, guys, the crude oil trying to pull back here right at the VWAP. Let's see if we can end up getting just a bit of a bounce on the NQ. That's really all I'm looking for right now, guys.
Order working.
Let's see.
Order
We're
working.
right at the edge.
Order
It doesn't look
working.
like we may be.
Order working.
Yeah, we could just flush it down for all you
Order
know.
working.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
Order working. Order working. Order working.
My stop here would be, I would say, right at about 190-ish area. I will have to exit my trade at 190 area, maybe 190. Ideally, I'd like to have a stop at 175, to be honest. 175 probably a good spot to get stopped out, just in case, right here. This could be a nice spot to get out, just in case it kind of goes against me. But I'm still looking for the bit of a bounce, guys. I'm just not getting any of that right now. Pretty incredible. I need that bit of a bounce. We'll see. No bueno so far. I may get pretty nasty rejection here, and we end up flushing it down, right? Not looking that great so far, guys. Not looking. We are breaking down to the south, of course. And I'm down a lot now. I'm down about $900 as we speak. Let me try to add
Order
some more
filled.
here, guys. I've got 30 contracts
Order
now. 30
filled.
contracts. That's definitely a lot of risk I'm taking right now. Absolutely, I agree. Looks weak, guys. Looks weak. See if you get a bit of a bounce. Not looking that good. Crude oil is trying to hold. Yeah, I'm gonna exit that trade.
Order cancelled.
Where's that? Here. Damn. Oh, not good, guys. Not good. I'm down. Damn. We just broke underneath 200 area. Guys, if you guys were shorting that market on that pullback off that 220, great job, everybody. Great job. I went down. I'm down one account. Do you get this? Or do we actually end up pulling back? Alright, so I'm gonna have to be looking for something else now, I guess. Look for this. Oh my guys, we are breaking down. We are trying to retest the low 134, guys. We're sitting at 164 right now. I'm in no position at the moment, but we broke underneath bear flag here. One, we had a bear flag there too. I mean, I don't know. Another bear flag here. But again, pretty oversold. RSI. Look for the bit of a bounce here. All right. All right, so guys, I'm watching this market. I'm gonna try to I am gonna try to short. Depends. If we end up getting a bounce and try to get above 200 again, then I don't know. Let's see. I wouldn't be happy if we end up pulling back now. All right, guys, we are getting a bit of a bounce.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh. Changing the wrong.
Order
game.
filled. Order working. Order working. Order working. Order working. Order filled.
We are getting a lot of bear flags. Well, I'm gonna look for a bounce. Try to see if we get a bit of a bounce back into the 195, and I'm gonna try to short this market and look to retest a low at 135. Yeah, I'm not happy with that initial trade. Well, yeah, I'm not happy here. No bueno, guys. No pasa nada. All right, so here we go, guys. We're trying to get back into the 190s now. Just not sure. It's pretty choppy. Probably the reason why I'm just not really sure. We're kind of in the very tight range, so I'm finding it difficult to try to hop on a trade, and that's why I'm very conservative right now. Just got a couple contracts, really. Yeah.
Order cancelled.
Let me
Order
just kind of
filled.
wait. I just want to wait a little bit. I'll let this thing play out. Yeah, I got destroyed on the other one. The other Evelum got destroyed. All right, guys, man, back here again. Pissed me off. So freaking annoyed.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah,
Order
that
working.
freaking thing was really annoying, to say the least. All right, I'm gonna have a hard stop here, right at about 175, guys. $175. Bring it down to 171. Yeah, 175 is fine. That's it. That's where my hard stop's gonna be. I'm just gonna let it play out. If I end up getting stopped out, it is what it is. I'll be down probably about $500 if we end up pulling back. If this thing stops me out, I'll be down about 500. I think so, if I'm not wrong. Maybe my math is wrong. I'm not sure. I'll just let it play out. If this is meant to be a pullback, then I'm gonna get stopped out. And that's it. I think my stop is probably fine. I mean, it is tight, but I mean, as soon as you try to break underneath the 170, this isn't gonna be bullish anymore, right? So probably a good spot, I think. It would have been better if I just gave myself a bit more room to kind of play out, but I mean, it's not the time to be not the time to be doing that in this sort of a market environment. So. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to hold this. See if we try to get a bounce, so we get stopped out. 171, we're gonna stop. My entry here, 180-ish area. I'm looking for that bounce back into the 230s. Maybe give us a bit of a surprise here in this market, everybody. Yeah, we're right at the pivot now, getting pretty close to that pivot. So, you know, we may get a rejection here, end up pulling back. Try to retest the low, flush it down. Could be the case. I may be cooked. Yeah, 100%. On a shorter time frame, like a 1 minute to 5 minutes chart, it's not entirely bearish. I mean, on a larger time frame, yes, it is. But if you're a scalper, if you're trying to scalp this market for 20 points, 30 points, it's not really counter trending. I mean, I'm not trying to counter trade. I don't think that's what it is. But again, if I end up losing, then that is what it's going to be, right? That's always the case. If you lose, that's what happens. You're always wrong. Yeah, it looks pretty tough hold. The market definitely having a bit of a tough time. I need a break here, guys. I need a break. We're approaching that pivot, guys, 200 area. I would like to see a bounce back into 230, guys. That's what I'm looking for. If obviously we end up getting pulled back here. Depending on what sort of a reaction we get at the 230, if we try to get a bounce in 230 and that keeps going, then I think we are looking definitely a short-term. I think we're in a bottoming process on a short-term time frame. We'll see. Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, so here we go, guys. 195. That's where the market is. Let's see if we try to pierce through this or we get a rejection off that level. A big fat rejection of the level is not going to be good for StockTiger here. Coming into the third trade of the day, I am going to be 2 down. Unfortunately, a big fat 2 down is no bueno, guys. Looking weak. I may be cooked on this. I'm already in a trade, so we'll let it play out. We'll let it play out, everybody. Definitely getting a bit putty.
Order working. Order working. Order working.
All right, guys, let's see if we try to get a bit of a bounce, guys, or do we end up getting a rejection of this level here. We're just about to find out, everybody. I'm gonna trail my stop here back into, I would say, 185 with
Order
5
cancelled.
contracts.
Order working. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order working. Order working.
All right, fellow traders, let's see if we get a bounce back into 230s. I do have a hard stop here at yeah, I do have a hard stop here at 192, guys, right underneath my entry, and that's right underneath the VWAP as well. So we'll see, guys. I may be wrong, I may be right. We at least got a break above the pivot, so I'm gonna try to hold this and see if we get a little bit of a bounce, guys, a little more squeezy bounce. In the meanwhile, guys, the crude oil pulling back here, guys, down. The crude oil is pulling back here down, everybody. Now again, let's not just a reminder that this market still is very choppy, right? So if you just think about it, guys, we've been ranging in that 236 to 140 the whole night, guys. 230 to 140 is about 100 points, a little over 90 points range bound. So the low 130, the high 240. So are we going to be playing in the range? Is that what it's going to try to do? And are we right in the middle? We are right in the middle, by the way, right? So it really kind of makes sense to try to take bulk of the profits off the table as we try to get a bounce back into 230s, if we get a bounce, that is. But I am going to have a hard stop here, 192, and that's it. If I end up getting stopped out, at least we got into, well, it's not a meaningful trade by any means, but at least we are in the green. So I'll take that. Well, it could have been this could have been a nice little trade if we ended up getting a little more push here back into 230s and 40s. But you know, I can't force the market to move.
Order filled.
All right, looks like we may be getting a bit of a bounce, guys. We may be getting a bit of a bounce. We'll find out right now. I'm gonna take one more off the table, guys, right here. So technically I am let me just try to take some off the table right now, guys. Oh my god, I can't. All right, so I'm down to 5 contracts. I'm gonna move my stop here into the 194, guys. 194.
Order working.
Actually, you know what? 194. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move my stop to 187. I'm gonna give myself just a little bit more room here to let this thing kind of play out. As we are pulling back here on the crude oil, guys. Crude oil is not looking that great, by the way. Too bad, guys. I think that trade idea, I just needed a bit more room. My entry was not that great, by the way, on my earlier trade that I got into. So guys, if we break underneath this, this is going to be a key level here on the crude oil. If we are back down into the 101 and a half, then I think we could be in a bit of a trouble here, right? So we're gonna keep our eyes open, keep an eye on this. So I think it's kind of very important to try to hold this level here. And that's 101.6. Then I think if we break underneath that, then we could see a candle that's gonna look like this back into the day low, right? The low of the day. That's a 101.19. So Meanwhile, I've got a lot of drawings on this chart, so I'm going to try to get rid of that. Okay, so I'm not looking for a massive push. Like I said again, 230. That's 20 points away from where we are right now. That's the final take profit area. I'm going to take one off the table right now, guys. I'm down to 3 contracts now. Down to 3.
Order cancelled. Order working. Order cancelled. Order working.
Always Coca-Cola. Yeah, I did request a payout. I did request a payout through Take Profit Twitter on Friday. That's 27. I think it's $2,700. I did, and I also took Lucid. That's three grand off the Lucid account. So. Yeah, I gotta do the math and see how much exactly I've taken out this month. I suspect it's over 30k now, but I've got to find out. All right, so here we are, guys. 2 or 3 are having a bit of a tough time trying to get above now, but I am gonna try to hold this last 3 piece into the 240s, guys, and see what happens. All right, looks like we got a rejection there off that 220 area. We're just gonna get above the 220, and now we get a rejection. All right, I'm gonna exit that trade right now.
Order canceled.
I exited that trade, guys. I'll try to go long again.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm down to 5 now. I went short.
Order working.
All right, guys, I'm down to 4. I'm down to 4. I'm down to 5.
Order filled.
Sorry, I'm down to 4 now. I want to take one more off
Order
table here,
working.
guys.
Order
Down
filled.
to 3, and I'm going to be holding into
Order working.
retest the low, and I'm going to have a hard stop here, 209. Thanks, guys, for calling out. Shorting opportunity, you guys called it. Kudos to everybody, guys. You guys called it. I was looking at the chat. I was like, somebody mentioned short. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do that right now. You guys are killing it, everyone. This is the great thing about the community, right? We all share trade ideas. You know. Yeah, I mean, we obviously. I think twice sometimes. Yeah, I do. I look at the chat. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm on the wrong side. Absolutely, of course, I do that all the time. If you guys caught that move, guys, kudos to everybody. I hope you guys banked on that trade to the downside, guys. The market is moving. Yes, it is choppy, but it is moving, and that's a nice little 50 points range, guys. That's not a bad range. Sorry, guys, I did not call out that short. I went in pretty quickly. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna take one more off the table,
Order
guys.
filled.
I'm down to 2 now.
Order
And
cancelled.
I'm gonna be looking to see. Yeah, I do kind of feel like the
Order
other account that I
working.
was in, that may be cooked, in my opinion. All right, so here we go, guys. We are trying to get a bounce. I'm gonna exit my trade. Well, maybe not. Maybe yes. I am going to. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, I am going to exit this trade right here.
Order cancelled.
I am going to exit that trade right here. And I'm going to look for something else now. Okay, so I'm going to try to short this on a pop here again. Right? Crude oil finally trying to get some footing here. Trying to get a bit of a bounce. Let's try to see if we continue to get a bit of a buying pressure. Kind of step into the crude oil. That would mean bearish in the overall market. So I'm gonna look for a bit of a bounce on the overall market back into the 200s, and I'm gonna try to short off
Order
that level
working.
and
Order
look to
working.
ride down. My hard breach would be right above 230.
Order
230
working.
is gonna be my hard stop. And I'm going to be looking to see if we can actually try to short this bad boy
Order
right now,
working.
guys. Hopefully we get it, everybody. Another round of a shorting opportunity here, guys. We may try to retest the swing low here, guys, right now, right at the bat. Without going with a StockTiger here. Who knows? But we are RSI, guys, down into the 30s. So we may get a bit of a bounce. We'll see. Market still looking pretty weak. Right. So overall, guys, overall market, even right now as we speak, it's not looking that great. But who knows? We just had too many negative headlines, guys, on the weekend. Did not really prove to be anything bullish by any means. So I don't know, man. No negotiation. Like the keywords are all bearish, right? So of course, this not looking good for the overall market, of course. We are pretty oversold, guys. I mean, from a larger time frame, to be honest. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some kind of a bounce tomorrow morning, right? It's gonna be an all day, all like London session, New York cash. It's gonna be all grind down all throughout the day. I've got a bit of a question mark on that. Now, it really depends, of course. If we get further negative headlines coming from the Middle East, that could be a catalyst to keep pushing down in the overall market, guys. That's not gonna look good. But if we stay as is, right, as far as the headline is concerned, then I do kind of expect to see a bit of a bounce in the market. I don't know when. Is it gonna be tonight, like into the London? Is it gonna be tomorrow morning? We're gonna have to find now. But I mean, we just pushed down so much here. I mean, that does not mean that we can't keep pushing down. We did that all throughout the week, but can we not get a bounce back into 23,500 at least, bare minimum? I think that's definitely very much possible. But like I said again, I mean, we gotta the headline, the negative headlines has to kind of stop in order to give us that bit of a a bounce. The bounce will be short-lived, of course, but we'll see. Wow, guys, look at this market. Since last week, I think it was mid last week, we just completely broke underneath it, right? We ended up pushing down off the 24,400 area, finally broke, and that kept going all the way back down again. And we just absolutely crushed. The market is crazy. Guys, don't forget, we got a giveaway here tonight, so don't forget to smash the like, everybody, if you can. We'll call out the winner in about 350 likes. And also, if you guys want to participate on this giveaway, type in exclamation tiger. That's all you need to do. MTEG, make the economy great again. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Where are the buyers? Buyers are hiding in a cave right now. Buyers are hiding in the cave. They're just kind of waiting for the right moment to get out. Yeah, they're kind of waiting. Guys, can you guys all hear me okay? Or it's you need it louder. Buyers are having a party in Houston, or maybe in Miami, I guess. Party, party. As soon as they ran out of cash, they'll be like, okay, well, let's get back into the longs. Yeah, I gotta start looking for some home run trades. It's been a while since I've actually got anything truly that crazy meaningful. It's been a long time. Well, the biggest profit that I made in the last, I think, a week or two, probably the one with Take Profit Trader. That's $2,700. That was it. That was the max one. I gotta get better at it. I'm working on it. Are we gonna try to get a bounce, man? Looks weak. Weak here. No bounce, no bueno at the moment. So we're kind of sitting at 186. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I do kind of, you know, maybe I would prefer to see this market try to get a bounce, right, and do something like that, maybe. I like this better, to be honest, but looks weak overall, though. Looks weak. Yeah, the market for now, it's not looking that promising to the upside, of course. As you guys can see from a technical standpoint, we are breaking down, guys. No buyers stepping in at the moment, so be careful if you're trying to long this market. It's gonna nuke everybody out. All right, pretty choppy here. Kind of waiting for this thing to play out. At least so far, well, at least the bulls have a bit of a chance. The fact that we are not pulling back here down again probably gives the bulls a bit of a chance. Guys, I'll be right back. I just need to grab some water. Just give me 1 minute, everybody. All right. I'm kind of a bit tempted to try to long here. Look for that bit of a bounce. Well, I would say a bit of a bounce back into the 220s. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm kind of leaning more of that sort of a play. I don't know what you guys are thinking right now, but oh, you mean wait for yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea to kind of wait till Tokyo. Not a bad idea, I would say. Horrible, that's right. Yeah, we're having a bit of a horrible price action here. Wow, we are breaking down, everybody. Are we going to really break it down? Are we gonna try to retest the low here? It is definitely very much possible, but wow, incredible.
Order working. Order working.
All right, guys, I am gonna try to
Order working.
Hold on one second, guys. It's
Order cancelled.
It's looking bearish, right? I mean, just to really take a look at this, guys. It looks pretty bearish. It is looking bearish. It's looking bearish, but again, it's pretty choppy. We're still in that range. Still in that range. Which way do we go? We're still guessing right now. We're still guessing, everybody. You did make points on the one account. I did accidentally exit out. Yeah. It's pretty tricky. But you know what the thing is, though? I mean, it's a nice little range, a big, wide range. It's a 70 to 90 point range, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I went long here. Guys. My stop here is gonna be a 155 area, guys. I'm gonna have a very tight stop on this. All I'm really kind of looking for is a
order working.
Quick bounce. I don't know if we are going to be getting that, but if we do, then I probably look for 190 area to be the final take profit. Sorry, 185-ish area.
Order filled.
It is a risky trade. Wow.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order working.
No bueno bounce. Is that what it is? No juice, no love, nothing there.
Order filled. Order working.
All right, guys, let's try to see if we could try to get a bit of a bounce, guys, or do we get a nasty pullback off this level and take down StockTiger with it?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order cancelled. Order working. Order filled. Order working.
All right, guys, I'm gonna stop here at 164. Sorry, 164. Yeah, that's right, 164. Oh my God, I just got stopped out right there, guys. Yeah, incredible chop, everybody. Incredible chop, man. I just can't trade this.
Order filled.
Yeah, I just got chopped out on that trade. Yeah, incredible, yeah. Oh my God. Tiger, it's always Coca-Cola. All right, I'm still looking for that bit of a bounce, guys. Never giving up. Never giving up on that bounce. Oh my God. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to exit this trade right here.
Order
yeah,
filled.
I did that trade. $30 profit on that trade. I'm going to low of the day. Wow. Oh my mochaccino. Whoa.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order filled.
Wow. God. What did you guys do to the market? Please stop. All right, there we go, guys. That's the bounce. Is that the short-term bottom? You see, guys, we have the bottom 130. We initially broke underneath the 134. We hit a new low of the day at 125. Somebody mentioned that, by the way. And now we're getting a bounce, guys. And it's a pretty solid bounce that we get right now. So is this going to be the short-term bottom? Or do we try to short this bounce? Man. Well, honestly, I'm neutral right now. I've tried to long, right? You know, I've been calling out, trying to go long from a while ago, but I don't know. Every time I try to go long, we are getting a nasty rejections. It's a bit annoying, but tricky market, guys, tricky. Yeah, there's a lot of traps, like what Monica just said. Yeah, that looks like a trap. I mean, the problem me trying to short the market is that I know, I mean, all this time on a bounce would have been a nice little shorting opportunity. I get that, but I think we could also end up getting a strong bounce off the low. So that's the and I'm trying to scalp, by the way, guys. And when I'm talking about scalping, it's merely about 20-30 points. That's really all I'm looking for. So, and you know, 20-30 points, we could have easily got that anywhere between the open into now. We had so many opportunities to scalp the market, guys. This sort of a chop range, it's great for obviously scalpers like you and I. We could have easily you know, take a stab, get 30 points and run away in profits. We could have easily done that. And so right now at this level, guys, it's no different, right? So the only thing here is I can't go long because we may try to pierce through. We got a flush down again, and that gets bought, and we are back higher. So I don't want to get caught trying to go long and then you end up getting a flush down, and the same thing other way around. So far we're getting a bounce off that 130, 150. Let's try to see if we can get a bit of a bounce here. See if we can actually get back into 190. And I'm gonna try to short, obviously based on what sort of a bounce we get, right? If we get a strong bounce and with a strong volume kind of stepping in, then I may have to kind of wait. But rallies are being sold again. So far, yes, I'm gonna have to agree to that statement. Yeah, so far the rallies are being what again? You're long at 140 on 8 micros. That's right. That's incredible. Yes, I'm trying. 100% I agree. We need one solid trade. How do I get the solid trade though? That's the question.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I went long, guys. I went long. My stop here,
Order
130,
working.
135. My stop 135, guys. I went long. My entry here, 145. Actually, no, where's my stop? Sorry, my stop is gonna be 130. I'm gonna take my profit off the table, guys.
Order
right
filled.
here.
Order filled.
Take
Order
some more.
filled.
Take some more.
Order working.
Down to 5. Down to 6.
Order filled.
Down to 5.
Order filled.
I'm down to 5 contracts right now, guys. Move my stop to break
Order
even now.
working.
Let's go.
Order cancelled.
No, I moved my stop again. 138. I'm looking for a bounce back into 170, guys. Final take profit 170 area.
Order working.
You've got to be kidding. You just end up pulling back here and stop me out. I'm gonna get very upset.
Order working. Order working.
170 area, guys. That's my final take profit area. And
Order working. Order
I'm down
filled.
to 4 contracts. All right, that's it. I've got 4 contracts remaining here. I'm gonna be looking for a bounce back into the 170, scalping move, and then that's it. You know, that's my final take profit right
Order
there.
cancelled.
And I'm gonna have a hard
Order
stop.
working. Order cancelled. Order working.
My hard stop at 145.
Order filled. Order filled.
I have no idea, Justin. Right? Did Trump call NATO a paper tiger? No, I haven't heard that. No. All right, guys, we are back here again. Like I said again, guys, my final take profit in the 170 area. We got a lot of resistance here, sitting at 180 to 190. I don't know if we have what it takes to get a bounce off that level. We may. If we do, then I think, yeah, this is definitely going to be all of a sudden pretty bullish. Moving into pretty close to Tokyo. Oh, by the way, we got Tokyo in about Tokyo. Where's Tokyo? Tokyo in about 20 minutes. That's right. Yeah, Tokyo in about 20 minutes. I got kind of lost there. Tokyo in about 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, the giveaway will call out the winner at about 350 likes. I think we're kind of sitting at about 180 likes at the moment. We're gonna get some love. I think so. Absolutely. And let's take a look and see how much tickets do we have. We've got a lot of tickets, guys. Like I said again, we got 300 tickets right now. We got some ways to go. All right, we are getting a nasty rejection of the 170, guys. I was trying to be a little greedy. And I'm gonna have to exit my trade right here. I'm gonna have to exit my trade right here. I exit my trade right there, guys. And I'm in no position now. I'm in no position at the moment. This is definitely an exciting time. Globex, guys. I mean, it's a pretty nice range, right? It's not like a slow motion. 5 points range bound kind of a market at the moment, right? This is easily a 60 to 90 points range, and we're getting nice little moves here, guys. You know, I mean, I think it's kind of worth my time to try to be a little more aggressive and try to see if I can actually make you know, a decent sized profits to try to pass some of my accounts. And during that process, if I get hurt on some of my accounts, I'm totally okay with that. But I'm not interested in trying to go with 1 or 2 micro contracts and try to be a hero with oh, nice little trade. But then I'm like, okay, well, you've only made 30 bucks, right? That's not what I'm trying to do right now. I got a bit of a different objective at the moment. I'm trying to use Globex to try to pass some of my accounts to put that bit of a pressure off the table during the morning, right? I'm trying to trying to be a little more aggressive during the Globex, right? Put it that way, right? Too much pressure, mucho pressure. Yeah, I bought a new monitor. I don't know if you guys saw it. Yeah, I bought a new monitor. It's really nice. I like it. Yeah, man. I paid a lot for this bad boy. Mucho expensive. Oh yeah, this is right. This one right here. Amazing. I love this. It's got pretty good resolution too. Yeah, I paid about how much I paid? I think I paid about $600. Mucho gracias. I love them. I love. Mucho PC. What size? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it's 18. No, it's not 18. I think it's 17 or 16 and a half. I'm not sure. Kula. Kula mucho, everybody. Chiswa. All right, guys. Hey, by the way, everybody, thanks for subscribing. I see a lot of new viewers on this channel as you speak, and I thank you for subscribing, and also thank you for being a member as well on this channel. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You're not new, Daily Day Trades. You're not new. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I've got some work to do here, guys. I mean, obviously, my screen, my monitor, it's all like kind of messed up right now. It's kind of laggy here on this monitor, so I just got back. I've got to set this up again. I'll do that tonight, hopefully. Big Matt in the house. I think the listed, the 150Ks are probably the better ones to go after. I am new. My name is Stock Lion, and I'm here to stay. Guys, man, what a nasty pullback, man. This is definitely a pretty interesting looking chart, to say the least, guys. Oh, we got Tokyo, right? That's what it is. We got Tokyo coming up pretty soon here in about 13 more minutes. That's still a long ways to go, but the market is reacting. I think the market kind of panicked. A bit of a panic from the market, guys. And by the way, to all my fellow traders, thank everybody for sharing your P&L and your payouts on our Discord. Right, I see that. I just couldn't share right now because I don't have the screen open at the moment. So bear with me. I'll share all of that tomorrow back during the Globex. I've got to set it up. My screens are all over the place right now, so but I do see quite a few guys. Let's take a look. Right now we got Bowser, done a great job, day 5 on the Take Profit Trader account, and Dude 45 as well, killing. 5 also stepping up with a nice little comeback with Apex accounts and Top Step as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. You guys are killing it, guys. Killing it, everybody. And Grace, thank you so much for sharing so much information. That's guys, man, you guys take advantage. Grace is taking her time to share all of her stories and all the information. That is definitely, in my opinion, very, very useful. Not only an inspiration, guys, it's definitely helpful, right? So and I see somebody boosted the channel, boosted the server. I don't know what that means. I've got to take a look and see what it is, but and I just see, oh my god, is Lucid actually going to increase the price? I see Grace on the main chat stating something. Uh-oh. You've got to be kidding, yo. Major update follow-up. Last month for Lucid, we made some pretty significant changes, and thankfully this time you actually like them. While some updates were implemented right away, others were still in progress. This announcement is to follow up on some of those outstanding items. Flex price update. Let's start off hot and just rip the band-aid off. That sounds very cool. But the bottom line of the story may not be. But we'll continue reading. We previously mentioned that the flex pricing would be updated. We know price increases are never popular. It's not. It's really not popular. But flex is our most widely used product, and we need to ensure it remains sustainable, priced long term. Here is what is changing. Lucid Flex 150Ks are getting back into the 294. Holy mochaccino, guys. That's pricey. It is pricey. Damn. It is pricey, but I think it looks like Tradify could be cheaper now. I don't know. I gotta do some math. Yeah, that's Lucid, by the way, guys. We are getting some. If you go to our Discord, just take a look at Grace. She's shared some very important information from Lucid. Maybe it was yesterday or what? Was it yesterday or maybe today? I'm not sure. I think it was. No, I think it's today. I think it's news that came out today, which kind of sucks, but all right. Anyways, it's Lucid Motors. Just kidding. All right, guys, man. Let's try to get some more trades going. I'm gonna try to be a little conservative in my trades now, as we are gonna try to protect our profits that we just made. So we're into the 143 as we speak. We just don't have the, you know, I don't know, man. I just don't kind of feel like the buyers are not stepping in here, guys, man. We are not seeing any meaningful commitments from a lot of bulls here in the house. Look, Jason Wright sitting on the sideline. Everybody's sitting on the sideline right now. Where did all the bulls go? Let's see if we try to get a bounce off this level, guys. 140, or do we get a rejection off this level? Guys, don't forget, we are about 100 likes away to get this giveaway going here tonight, everybody. Thank you guys once again, everybody, for being here as well. For the new viewers on this channel, I thank you for subscribing to the channel. And thank you once again for being here. We go live every Globex, every day, Globex, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We also go live in the mornings to New York. I will be more live next week. Well, it's not next week, it's this week. For this week, I will be live more often in the mornings, guys, as well. So would love to see you guys in the mornings, trading in the morning, New York, including Globex, of course, every single night. Don't forget to time the exclamation Tiger for the giveaway participation. And this is going to be our Take Profit Trader account. And at the same time, don't forget to smack the like if you guys want to support the channel. Thank you guys once again. All right, so we are chopping in the range bound here at the 135, guys. Let's see if we try to get a bit of a bounce. $134. Pretty interesting. I mean, I'm definitely very surprised to see that we never really got any sort of a bounce, a meaningful bounce, that is, right? I was kind of expecting to see this market get a bounce, like create a higher low kind of a play, but right now it's lower high, right? It's a lower high, and the lower high is this. This is the lower high that we're getting right now. Right, this is lower high. We got to break out, right? This is the lower high. We just can't get above this pivot, guys. We just can't do that at the moment. So I'd like to see something like this to kind of play out right now. Maybe a little more break, flush down, grab as much liquidity as we could try to do, and get a slingshot bounce, and that could probably get this price, get above this pivot, and finally break out into the 200. Is this what this market could try to do here, or do we just continue breaking down? So far I'm kind of neutral, but we could try to get a bounce, you know, and then that give us that flush down. You know, we have a chance of breaking underneath the 23,000 NQ. That's got to be a pretty significant level, guys. I mean, breaking underneath at $23,000, that's crazy, guys. I mean, you know, to do that tonight, it's gonna be silly. All right, guys, we got 4 more minutes for Tokyo. And so far, the market's not liking it, guys. We are breaking to the downside here. 113 is where we're at the moment. We are constantly breaking to the downside, guys, and maybe probably thinking we're just so extended to the downside, right? But that's what I was kind of thinking last week, the same thing, right? Last week when I was here, I think it was around here, I guess, right? So every time we try to look for, you know, every time we got a pullback, like the way we're getting a pullback right now, I was kind of looking for that bit of a bounce, and I tried to long, and next thing you know, it kept going to the downside, stopped me out, and obviously gets a bit of a bounce, but then that's short-lived. We end up pulling back, and we just kept doing the same thing over and over again, rinse and repeat the same thing. It ended up pulling back just a little more to take the longs out, and then you end up getting a bit of a bounce, but that's also short-lived. And by the time you try to go long again, It ends up pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, deeper and deeper, puts you out of the money, and you're out of the trade. And that's exactly what happened the last whole entire week, and it's really no different here tonight. I know you guys heard me say plenty of times over and over again, I want to try to long on a flush down, but it's no different today, guys. I mean, we are just constantly getting a pullback here. I was kind of expecting a bit of a bounce, to be honest, coming into today. And that would have maybe potentially taken us back into 23,600 area. But of course, the market decided to just constantly pull back with no meaningful bounce at all coming into the Globex. That doesn't mean that we're just gonna go in one direction. That's to the downside into tomorrow morning, guys. A lot of things can change into the morning tomorrow. Just keep in mind, we got over 12 hours to go between now to the morning, so we got a lot of time, a lot of hours, and a lot of headlines can change overnight. And so gotta really play you know, carefully. If you think this is gonna be all night pullback, well, good luck. But at least for now, though, during the Globex, we got Tokyo already. Well, we got Tokyo, one more minute for Tokyo, but it's just been you know, short the pop kind of a play so far, right? So I'm gonna be watching this, guys, here into the 160. I'm gonna watch in that level. I want to see what sort of a bounce we get, if we end up getting a bounce, that is. I think the fact that everybody's kind of expecting, well, not everybody, but I mean, there is a lot of analysts, right, in the market out there saying we may try to get a bounce as we are in an oversold territory, but maybe we got to pull back just a bit more to kind of try to change the sentiment. And as when everybody kind of goes, okay, well, I think I was wrong. The bounce is never going to be, you know, something that's going to happen here in the next few days. They're going to try to short the market, thinking we are just going to constantly pull back. And that's when I think the market's eventually going to try to get a bounce, find some footing. It's going to be short-lived, but find some footing, get a you know, a bit of a bounce. And then, of course, we eventually find a way to really flush down, I guess. But again, so far looking bearish. But there was a lot of times, guys, Globex looking pretty bearish, but then all of a sudden, coming into the morning, we are back into filling all of those gaps. And then we are up in the no bueno, no bounce. Oil popping again. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the oil, by the way, guys. Oil trying to get a bounce, guys. Wow, what a nice, beautiful hold at 101.88. 101.88 is where we get a bounce off from. Okay. Wow, we are constantly pulling back, you guys, man. I mean, just I can't try to get into this trade right now. It's just a bit too late for me, unfortunately. It's crazy, 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 guys. Oh, so I just got approved from Take Profit Trader. So that $2,700 is no longer there with me. Okay, so it's, I don't know, man. It's tough for me to try to short this market right now at this level. Wow, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you guys shorted this market right from the start, guys, and you're up a lot, congrats to everybody who caught that move to the downside and kind of held it. Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. I mean, for me though, my target for the month of March, the remainder, and we only have 2 more days to go, right? 2 more days to go for this month to be over, and I'm gonna be just targeting and going after you know, going after the daily payouts. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Oh, by the way, yeah, so was it on Friday? I had 3 pro accounts, new pro accounts. Out of the 3 accounts, one got activated. I blew through that on Friday, I think. I just don't remember exactly what time it was, but I decided to get into the trade for about 30 minutes, and it did not really take me a lot of time to blow that account. We got some other pro accounts kind of waiting, because I think I already had 9 pro accounts already played for the month of March, right? So I got 3 more pro accounts kind of waiting. They're not here at the moment, but they will pop as a pro account in the next few days. Hopefully early April. Oh yeah, I mean, Take Profit Trader's daily payout. All right, guys, we are getting some kind of a bounce here, guys. I mean, that seems to be, well, we just cracked underneath. Obviously, 23,093. That's a big psychological level, right? So we got a nice little bounce off the level. Let's try to see if we get a bit of a bounce, guys. This could be tricky. I'm gonna try to long here on a pullback, on the initial pullback, guys. For Apex, I think best to kind of wait. Do not be, I mean, I wouldn't be loading any evals if it's me at the price that we have at the moment. So just wait for a better deal from Apex. All right, guys, we are getting a bounce here in the overall market into the 140s. Oh my god. Oh no.
Order working. Order working. Order working.
Oh, are you gonna go without me now? Are you gonna go without me? I would like to see a pullback here into the 120s, and then that 120s a hold, and we finally try to break out of this pivot, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh, you
Order
gotta
filled.
be kidding. This is getting nuked right now. Look at that. So if you go with Billanox is going at still I think 90% if I'm not wrong, right? Billanox 90% I think. Yeah, Billanox is 89%, so you get it for about $19. And just keep in mind, Billanox obviously has a much bigger drawdown on a 50K account, so activation is a bit pricey, but it's $2,500 drawdown on the Billanox, right? So it kind of makes sense. Let's try to see if we can hold this 120. This could be a bit of a fake push down, or man, I mean, is this going to be a constant rejection of a bounce, guys? Is that what it is going to try to do? Just incredible. There's so much of it's just really tough to try to long in this market, guys. I mean, the same mistake that I did last week was trying to go long on a pullbacks, right? And then obviously that gets a rejection. We end up rolling over down, and I get stopped out. And that's what it's been, I guess. Every time I get into winning side, it was a top one. You know what I mean?
Order working.
And here I am again trying to long right at this level. And I wouldn't be surprised if we end up pulling back, guys. Hold on one second. I'm going to exit this trade right here. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to try to exit this trade right here. Oh.
Order filled. Order cancelled.
What am I doing?
Order working. Order filled.
I am long right now at 127 is where my average entry is, and I've got two last piece, kind of waiting. We just really have to get above 160, really. That's really what it is. If we can do that, then we have a good chance of a bounce. But so far, guys, I'm gonna exit that trade.
Order filled.
I just don't like the way it's kind of moving, guys. It's been sell the pop, right? That's what it's been. But it's probably an easier trade for now. I mean, we are obviously at a very discounted price, and that's where I'm kind of going, okay, well, it's easier to get into a shorting the pop, but it's easier, I'll be honest. But we are deep under a very it's, yeah, I mean, we're at a very demand zone now. So it's like if you are trying to short on a pop here, that trade idea is good, but the problem is we could end up trying to sweep through this liquidity that we actually did on 93 area, and if we end up getting a bounce, this bounce could be pretty fierce, right? We could end up getting a bounce back into 242. So that's what I'm kind of worried about. Trying to short this pop here in this market, I could get ripped, you know what I mean? Even though I know that overall up until now the shorting was definitely the way to go. I don't know. But I think this is gonna try to you know, play dirty with the bulls as well right now. You know, it may try to give us that bit of a pullback just to kind of freak everybody out again, and then obviously gets 50 points bounce on a single bar, and then that could potentially take us all the way back. Like, you know, this could probably end up doing something like this, right? We could end up doing something like that for all you know. I'm not saying that's what it's gonna try to do, but you know, this could try to freak all the bulls and take them down. And then once we take all the bulls out of the system, they may try to do something like this, right? Or maybe we do it right from here, I don't know, depends. So either one of the two, it's tricky. Or if you want to stress-free sort of a trade, then most probably better to kind of wait until we actually break out of this pivot and we end up holding this area, right? And take us another leg to the upside, and that could be a confirmation for us to the long side, right? So we could kind of wait to see if we get above this 168, and then that level end up holding nicely. That could give us a potential long-sided trade setup. So that's right here, guys. Obviously, prior support, we had a lot of support. We broke underneath that earlier on, and that level started to act as a resistance. As you guys can see here, it was a support. We ended up breaking underneath that pretty aggressively, and then we ended up pulling back. And I want to kind of wait and see if we can get above this, right, and starts to act as a support again. Then we have a good chance of a bounce and another leg to the upside that could potentially take us back into 242. So we'll see, guys, how this thing plays out. That could be a better way to kind of play this instead of kind of try to long on a pullback here into the low, because we could go deeper down as well. So, or maybe try to go with a smaller size on a pullback here down to the swing low. That could be another trade idea. So far, I mean, we're not seeing. I don't think this. This is not a capitulation by any means. Yes, we ended up pulling back, but I mean, it's not as. I mean, the real capitulation could be something like this, right? This is what we could. Yeah, this is what it is usually, but I think so far we're kind of like. Yeah, I mean, we have to really pull back into 620 on a SPY, but just keep in mind, guys, we already did pull back from the high. We went all the way. We ended up pulling back 9% on SPY, by the way. 9% on SPY. 9% on the SPY. Let's take a look at the NQ here for a second. I want to see how much of a pullback we ended up getting. So from the high, we did get a pullback 12%. So of course the correction territory is going to be somewhere in that 16%. So we're not too far off So we are sitting at 23,146. Yeah. So that's a 12%, 12.5% pullback right from the high to the low. And of course, I think a lot of the individual stocks ended up getting beat up last week. I see that. Anyways, guys, this is exactly what I was talking about. Look at that pierce through. Oh my mochaccino.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have a hard stop here, 120, guys. One stop, a hard stop at 120 area.
Order working. Order cancelled.
No, no, no. Pull back a little more. Pull back a little more. I need that little pullback, please. Please. Ah. Guys, do we have any news? What the mochaccino is this, everybody? No!
Order filled. Order filled.
Whoa!
Order filled. Order filled.
You've got to be Frappuccino. Holy! Whoa!
Order
wow,
cancelled.
guys, that's incredible.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I caught that move. Oh, well, small, tiny little move I caught. I've got one last piece. Guys, man, what a nice little... I mean, we obviously had a news that kind of pushed the market overall to the upside, but what a nice little thesis trade idea that we had, guys. We did talk about our idea, and obviously it's DT that obviously moved the market, but I mean, overall, it was a good trade idea. If you guys caught that move, guys, congrats to everybody. If you guys caught that move, man, I mean, was that a coincidence? All right, guys, I'm out of that trade now. I'm out of the trade. Wow, look at that, guys. Oh my God, guys, don't forget to yeah, so we're pretty we're about 80 likes away from trying to get this giveaway going, guys. Show some love, everybody. Let's try to take a look and see how much tickets do we have here for the giveaway. We got a lot of tickets, guys. What the hell's going on right now? We got over 430 tickets. Or I might have to go. Yeah. No bueno, guys. No bueno. I don't think there's any bueno here tonight. No bueno. All right, guys. I got a bit excited there with that pump in the market. I'd not really make as much anyways, but I mean, I don't know why. All right, so there we go, guys. We are getting a little pullback here, guys. Let's try to see if we can end up holding this 180 zone, guys. I'm going to try to see. I'm going to watch this. Oh, there we go, guys. That's a pullback. That's a pullback.
Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order working. Order working.
I'm going to try to long, guys, on a pullback here back into the 190s. I think we could end up pulling back. So I'm going to try to take... oh, man.
Order cancelled. Order working.
Guys, man, this is a lot of fun here. I mean, yes, I do know that I got nuked on one of my accounts, but I mean, you know, getting into a lot of aggressive trades with a good trade idea, I think I'm happy with the outcome. Even though I got nuked, I got slapped in the face, I'm still okay. Oh my dear. So is this going to be one and done kind of a bounce, or do we have some more bounce to
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
We could try to expect to see a bounce back into this level. No, what do you guys think? Maybe bounce back into 500 now. I think the market wants to get a bounce. But I don't think it's gonna be an easy move. I don't think that's what it's gonna try to do. But that bounce, guys, I mean, literally took us all the way back to the swing high, right? Swing high, guys, that's what it is right now. Incredible.
Order cancelled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm gonna wait. I took my position off the table. I'm gonna have to wait. World War III. I mean, World War III, I don't know. Yeah, it's well, good luck with that one. Why don't we just go straight to World War V? That's a pretty solid trades that we got into, guys. We could end up getting a pullback here, you know, maybe a bit of a bounce, make it look like it's all bull, and then you get a big fat pullback here all the way back down to the 170s. I'm gonna try to long, guys, on a pullback into the 185, right? 185 area. I'm gonna try to long. I just need a couple more red candles. I need a minor pullback. I don't want a nasty red bar, you know. I ain't gonna like that for sure. It did fill the gap. I think it did fill the gap. Oh, by the way, what is this a coincidence, guys? I mean, we really fill the gap right there, guys. Oh my macachino. Look at that, guys. Incredible. That's incredible, guys. Wow, it filled the gap right there. Where did my coffee go? Oh, right here. All right, so far, guys, we are holding. I'm still looking for a bit of a pullback here, guys. Let's see if we get it, everybody. But I ain't gonna try to short this. I ain't gonna try to short this at all, for sure. Yeah, coffee at midnight anytime, guys. Oh, look at that nasty. Whoa. Look at that wick, guys. 236. I'm staying on the sideline right now. I'm in no trades at the moment. I'm gonna kind of try to be a bit patient here. Wow. That's one hell of a bounce, guys. One hell of a bounce. I hope you guys caught that move, guys. Okay, so we are obviously getting a balance, and we are holding, guys. We held that level pretty nicely at 204. I just need a bit more confirmation here. Because we got a lot of room to the upside, by the way. If we end up holding this area now, we have a lot of room to the upside, so... So I am a bit patient, guys, because this could go either direction. I'm just gonna have to just try to be a bit patient. $225. Do you have something there?
Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order working. Order filled. Order filled. Order cancelled. Order working. Order filled. Order cancelled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order working. Order working. Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order working. Order working.
Oh my god, just give me that little pullback here, please. Just take it down to the 178s. I think you want to pull back here down into the 178s. I may try to add some more here, guys. We'll see. Or do we just end up getting a bounce right off this level, guys? Oh my. Uh-oh. Oh.
Order cancelled.
Oh, I may be in trouble on this one.
Order filled. 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 Order working.
There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Order
down,
filled.
Down to 5. Down
Order
to 4.
filled.
Down
Order
to 3.
Order filled. Order working.
All right, guys, exit that
Order
trade.
filled.
Oh my goody, man. That was a tough one. I exited that trade, guys. I was kind of looking for a pullback here that would have maybe potentially taken us back down to the 170s. But so far it's kind of holding. So I took it off. I took my profit off the table quickly. But yeah, I mean, we could end up pulling back here, so yeah, so my goal would be daily payouts into tomorrow as well. So we've already taken one daily payout here today. So I mean, not today, on the Friday, but just got approved today. So yeah, this could be a long setup, right? This could be. We may have some kind of a bounce that could maybe take us, I would say, just like the way I drew there, maybe it could take us into this level, right? It is possible to take us back into, I would say, well, into the mid 500 area. Definitely doable, I think. But just gotta be very patient, guys. Globex. And this is moving in front of, obviously, I think it's DT speaking. That's what you guys said. So we are getting a bit of a pullback here down. I'm gonna try to play this bad boy. Yeah, so far we are chopping in this 214. This is going to be a very important area, so we have to hold this, or we end up holding 185. Because if we break underneath that 185, you know what? I'm kind of leaning more towards this price action that we have here. Is that we may try to freak out the bulls, give us that push down, you know, a little grind, push down. Get back into the the low 160s, and then you get a strong V-shaped bounce up, and that may look like this, right? This is definitely in the cards, in my opinion, but I'm still kind of expecting to see a bit of a pullback here, guys. I may be wrong, but that's what I'm kind of leaning, and I'm gonna try to long on a pullback here down into the 170s, 160s. And I'm gonna have a hard stop in the 140s. Gonna give myself a 20 points range room. Nikkei's in a panic mode. I'm not sure if that's what it's trying to do, but all right, that's a rejection now. Off the 200 area, we are getting a bit of a pullback here. Oh, that's a pretty nasty pullback, by the way.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, I was trying to long. Sorry, I was trying to short this, but I want to wait. I want to wait a little more. I want to wait a little more. All right, so we did end up getting a pullback here into the 180s. Now we really have to try to hold this 180 or into the 160s, because if we can't hold that level, I think we push all the way back down, as if the bounce that we had was just, you know, just merely a dead cat bounce in front of the DT news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't know. Okay, guys, man, so far it's a rejection. Maybe you should have just showed it right at the top. That would have been a better idea, I guess. We could have easily caught that 40 points range. Now we are right at the low, guys. But the selling pressure, I want to go long, but the selling pressure here that we are getting is pretty aggressive, with the volume kind of spiking in. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know about this. Increasing the volume on a pullback, and not something that I like. Let's take a look at the crude oil, guys. Crude oil trying to get a bounce. Crude oil is trying to get a bounce. Guys, look at that wick on NQ, man. That's just no bueno at all. Oh my dear. And that was very, very short-lived. Incredible. And that is out. That is now off the table. Wow. All right, guys, we are pretty close. We are pretty close. We got over 400 what do you call this, tickets. We are only about 40 likes away. We still have 500 viewers right now. Thank you guys, everybody, for being here. As always, it's my honor, and thank you, everybody, for always being here every single night with us. Guys, man, I don't know if I want a long or a short at this level. We're broken underneath the key levels. So ideally, I'd like to try to short on a pop here. Assuming my hot stop is gonna be right in that 200 area. Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, guys, for your kind words. You love the channel. Thank you so much, Joseph. I don't like you, StockTiger. Thank you so much for the kind words. All right, so can we expect to see a bit of a bounce here? Maybe. Crazy, crazy market, guys. Crazy. This almost kind of feels like trading in the morning. Trading in the morning. All right, so far we are kind of dead. Oil is sitting at 1 or 2. I mean, we're still chopping, but again, keep in mind, guys, we have not broken into any of the key levels, right? This is just merely a consolidated move that we are getting in crude oil, which isn't good for the overall market, guys. Just keep in mind, this is no bearish at all to me. We got to get underneath 100, in my opinion. We got to get underneath the 100, and that's got to start to act as a resistance on a pop, right? That could kind of give us a rollover down into the mid 900s, sorry, 90s. We'll see. If we try to pierce through this 103.5, then I think this is gonna be a massive bullish move to the upside on the crude oil. That would mean, of course, pretty bearish on NQ. Now it really depends too, right? Right now the crude oil pushing higher is not good for the equities because it's inflating the price of oil. That is bad for the economy. Sometimes it's good for the market, right? That's when the economy is hot and the demand for oil is high because of the stronger economy, right? So that's fueling the crude oil, and that's good for the market. So that's when you could see both kind of move in one on the same direction. But right now it's a different conversation. That's definitely putting a lot of pressure not only in the economy, but just keep in mind, guys, the rate cut is kind of off the table too, right? So, and that's not going to be good for the overall market. We need the rate cuts, but that ain't going to happen if we have inflation story kind of get back into the table. And on top of that, guys, if you get any sort of a recession, then I think we are in a bit of a trouble. Now, of course, it depends on what sort of a recession we get, but it's no bueno, guys. I think the market definitely will have some more pullback here that could probably crack underneath the $23,000 for all you know. We're pretty close. We're sitting at 23,200, a little less than 200 area. So not good, guys, man. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago we were sitting at 25. Was it 25? Was it 25? I think so. Yeah, I think we were at 25. Yeah, just a couple of weeks ago, guys. A couple of weeks ago we were at 25,300 area, and here we are right now, guys. We are about 2,500 points down in about 2 weeks. Incredible. I don't know if that's the next Vietnam, to be honest. I see where you're going, but I'm still I don't think that's I don't know. I just don't think that's the case. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, a couple weeks ago we thought this the strikes are gonna be going for about a week, and now we're sitting at about 4 weeks now. So all right. $161. Oh, we are getting a bit of a pullback here. Now we're trying to hold this 164, which is obviously going to be very important too. I don't know if I want to be longing here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Because I went short, but that was a quickie scalp short, but I don't know if I kind of got caught. Not a great entry, to be honest.
Order filled.
Not a great entry at all.
Order filled. Order filled. Working. Order filled. Order filled. Order
All right,
working.
guys, see that trade?
Order
That was
working.
a quick $80.
Order cancelled.
Oh my god, we are breaking down, guys. I mean, we are constantly moving here to the south. Looks like we are pushing here back into the swing low. That's at 93. So I'm gonna try to short this, guys, on a pop back into the 160. That would be a retest, and we got a rejection off the level. We end up pulling back down into the 93s. Oh, we just obviously ended up breaking underneath. I want to short this bad boy right now, to be honest. Oh my god.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Working. Order filled. Working. Order working. Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order working. Order filled. Order cancelled.
Yeah, it's a bit late. A bit late, guys. A bit late. I kind of missed. I should have showed it obviously at 170, but I'm still looking for that bit of a bounce, guys, back into the 160s, and that you know, gets a rejection off that level, and look to see if we retest the swing low here. Get a bit of a bounce that ends up getting rejection. We try to retest the low of the day. That's a pretty interesting area, by the way. All right, guys, we're about 13 likes away, guys. Let's try to see if we can smack that right now. We got a lot of tickets, so we want to get the giveaways going, but we're not showing any love, so that's quite interesting. That's very interesting, to say the least. All right, we are pulling back, man. I am just literally very tempted to try to short this, because ultimately I think we try to push down into the low. But again, I don't want to be trying to go aggressive right here at this level when I kind of feel like maybe we get a bit of a bounce and try to retest the 160s here. So let's watch and see if we try to get a bit of a bounce, guys, or we just flush down all the way into the low of the day. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do the giveaway now, guys. Thank you everybody for being here with us every single night. I'm gonna close the entries. Good luck, guys. I'm gonna pick the winner. You got a timer. I gotta have a timer on right now. 45 seconds. 45 seconds, guys. What? No. Oh, open it. One last chance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm gonna close. All right, I'm gonna pick the winner, guys. Good luck, everybody. All right, guys. Trees 04. You got 45 seconds, guys. How do you do the shotgun? How do you do that? What do you mean shotgun? Trees 046. Let me know if you are here. You got a little less than 27 seconds to go. I have a feeling that he's gonna pop in the last few seconds to say, I am here, StockTiger. Trace 046. 5 more seconds. All right, guys, time is up. All right, I'm gonna pick the winner again, guys. Good luck. They have to log back into their extra profile. Can you give me more details on that? How does that work on Discord, if you don't mind? DM me. I'm more than happy to kind of take a look at it again. All right, guys, brave day. 45 seconds, brave day. Brave Day. Let me know if you are here. Brave Day. Brave Day. Uh-oh, Brave Day is here in the house, guys. Brave Day is here in the house. Congrats, Brave Day. You are the champion. And guys, it's that time of the day for me to say goodbye here tonight, everybody. And I want to thank you guys, all of you, for being here every single night with us. And again, tonight is no different. I want to thank you, everybody, one by one. Thank you so much, everyone. We're going to have to see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, I hope everybody have a great rest of the night. Trade safe tomorrow morning, guys. We'll see you guys back tomorrow during the Globex at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, everybody, have a great rest of the night. Take care. Love you guys. God bless everybody, you and your family. Take care and peace. Take care, guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye. See ya, amigos.